So positioning for the AI stack, how I'm structuring my stock portfolio at the chat GGP, breaking down the AI stack, hyperscaler spending, and how I'm positioning my portfolio for the next decade. So this is my, I guess, first Substack I'm publishing my writing. I'm publishing on April 1st at 5 p.m. So if you would like to subscribe, my Substack link is in the bio below. Subscribe so I can get a notification on that. But excited for this to drop. Definitely going to be, I got a video dropping covering this, the inference section of this on probably this Friday. What's up, fam? Welcome back to JRuss TV. If you're new to my channel, hit that like, comment, subscribe button. We cover all things business, investing, and self-improvement content. That's something you're interested in. Subscribe, like, leave a comment. Let me know how y'all thought the video was. If you return to my channel, appreciate you tuning back in. Let's get right into the stock portfolio review. It's been a lot of chaos going on right now, man, with this war. I know you all been seeing it. I don't know if I can really say the word because YouTube might like demonetize or flag the video, but the IRAN war, supposedly it's not really a war till something is approved as a war, but they've been saying it's a war. And the market has been very volatile these past, all of March for real. Like Nasdaq down almost about 10%. You got SPY down. It was close. It was just there. It was just there at almost 10% down. It was just there. Let me see. It was just there for the most part. Nasdaq 10%. So we were creeping into that correction territory on certain indexes, depending on what you want to look at. The VIX, which tracks the volatility levels. Let me see. Why is this too? I want to see VIX for the week. Oh, here we go. So for the month, the VIX is up 3.81%. Over the past week, it's actually down 6%. On the day, it's down 5%, but it peaked at 31 on the 30th. So yeah, yesterday the VIX peaked pretty high. If you bought, it was a very good buying opportunity for the VIX. I mean, well, for the opportunity, they say when the VIX is over 30, that's when you buy. So definitely was a good opportunity to be buying yesterday. A few of the highlights recap that happened this past week. The tech sector lead, growth stocks spearheaded the recovery. Nvidia jumped 5%. It announced a $2 billion investment in Marvell. Meta's up 6%. Oil prices eased as the war worries subsided. Brent crude fell roughly 3%, settled near 105 per barrel. So it's good to see oil come down. Supposedly there's talks of there being like a deal or some type of deal. It's a lot of tacoing going on. If you don't know what taco mean, they made this word up called Trump always chickens out. So that's what they call it, taco. So he'll say, oh, we're about to do this to IRAN. You know what I mean? But then he'll chicken out and be like, never mind, we're doing this, or we're delaying the attack for 3 weeks or something like that. But those usually tend to be good times where the market jumps because the market is thinking it's getting a break or the war is ending, but it's not. So it sells back off. Then he says, oh, we're coming to the agreement again. Then IRAN comes and they saying, nah, we haven't even been in talks with the U.S. lately. So I don't know what he's talking about. So somebody lying. The market is, we just getting swung around. We're just, wow, when you think about it, like we just getting swung around right now, like back and forth. Feeding greed is that we're still in extreme fear, roughly at 15. We were at 8. Yesterday, we were at 8 for extreme fear. So I was buying in my personal portfolio the past like week or two, the past 2-3 weeks, I've been starting to deploy more money. So I'm glad I have been. Right now, I want to press on the brakes real quick and just see where we going, because it's just a lot of stuff going around. Like, you don't know, but I don't want to be foolish and not buy at all, because they can both come to an agreement quick and the market can go on a rally maybe. You know what I mean? I heard the midterm year is pretty volatile for the most part, but we got close to a 10% correction on average. They said the market falls 16% on midterm years. So I'm just going in, trying to stack more cash, preparing for that. We might not, but you never know. I want to just have some extra cash on the side tax refund coming, but I use that to stash, invest some more money. You know what I mean? So definitely gonna be a buying year. But it's crazy how last year was an April dip, and then now a similar time, and we see another dip. So I've been trying to stack as much cash as I can these past couple months. I'm starting to deploy it now, and if we do rally, I'll cool out, keep stacking through the summer. Next time, I do expect another drop, probably like around midterm. This Q3. You know what I mean? But people saying once that we do know who has the chairs and stuff like that, the midterms, we might get a gridlock, which the market's like, and because there won't be as much volatility, and we might just be more calm because it's been crazy ride. But as you can see, the SPY was down about 8%, about 8%. The Nasdaq was down 10% yesterday. So officially a correction on the Nasdaq, 10%. You know what I mean? As you can see for the portfolio today, on the day we're up almost 6% because Trump and ARIN supposedly said ARIN said they're willing to come to a deal if terms are met. So the market like that. On the week we're still down 2.34%. On the month I'm down about 5%. Past 3 months I'm down 16%. Year to date I'm down 18%. So still down heavy year to date. Still up 36% year over year for the most part. So that's great. All-time highs are on that 4,000. Which I definitely think we'll be seeing soon. Just gotta take the dip, and then we gotta ride her back up. Gotta get that dip, then we gotta ride her back up. Dip, then we ride it back up. But Nvidia, like I just said, they invested $2 billion into Marvell, which I'm not sure what company it is, but let's see if it covers it. Is it Marvell's a data infrastructure semiconductor provider? So Jensen just doing what he does, invested into the ecosystem. I share some with you guys too, myself. So yeah, Nvidia doing what it do, investing back into the ecosystem. Today is up 5% today alone. So if you bought the dip, got good ROI. I've been buying the dip heavy. My main buys for this year have been, in this drawdown has been Nebius, Zeta. I was doing ELF. I kind of cool on ELF right now. Not gonna lie, ELF been going down in the 50s, bro. Like, I just like ELF because of diversity and the explosive growth. Meta down 11% on the month. But besides ELF, is really leaning towards Meta. I'm not gonna lie. Meta's really looking like a nice, tasty buy. And in all honesty, I think we're gonna go ahead and put 1730. Oh shoot. We're gonna put the rest of this money in Meta actually for tomorrow. I've really been liking Meta here. It's just $600 a share. Like, can y'all do like a stock split? If they did a stock split, that would be great. AMD been holding up pretty well too on the month, 5% on the month, 3 months, year to date down 6%. But still like my AMD position, continue to hold. Have been doing good. I don't know if there's been any major news around AMD lately. SoFi, they did get hit with a report a week or two ago that sent the stock a short report saying they were doing some type of illegal loan back, forging numbers on the balance sheet for like investors or something from Mudrick. I've added a little bit. I know they got, dang, SoFi's down 40% year to date. SoFi just got spanked. Sheesh. Yeah. Hammered. But yeah. crazy, crazy. But I wouldn't be opposed to buying SoFi here though too. It's a lot of good buys. That's why I got to stick to 2 or 3. I can't, because capital is finite. I can't just buy everything. You know, Zeta still a buy. Like I said, my main buys is Zeta, Meta, and Nebius. Let me show y'all Nebius real quick. Nebius is up 12% today. Very volatile stock. Like, it was up at 130 and it literally fell down from 130 all the way down to 90. Like, it's a super high beta stock. Like, it's definitely high beta volatile stock. It makes 12% moves in a day. Like, that's crazy. But I've been doing a lot of research and deep dive into Nebius, and I really like it. I've spoken here before. But yeah, they launched a new Aether software a couple weeks ago for inference. They just confirmed another site being built. They call it AI infrastructure, AI infrastructure lab, something like that. Not a data center anymore. But yeah, Nebius still been that's been one of my main buys. And like I said, Meta, those have been the main buys. So positioning for the AI stack, how I'm structuring my stock portfolio at the ChatGPT, breaking down the AI stack, hyperscaler spending, and how I'm positioning my portfolio for the next decade. So this is my, I guess, first Substack. I'm publishing my writing. I'm publishing on April 1st at 5 p.m. So if you would like to subscribe, my Substack link is in the bio below. Subscribe so I can get a notification on that. But excited for this to drop. Definitely gonna be. I got a video dropping covering this, the inference section of this, on probably this Friday. So the video is gonna be dropping this Friday. It's just one section out of my Substack that I'm breaking down video format. So I have the Substack. It's, I don't know how many pages, but I cover, I don't know how many pages, not gonna lie, but it's a good read, good 15-20 minute read, I'd say. You know, long form content, definitely trying to challenge myself a little more, put my thoughts on paper. And I think it's a good read if you're looking to learn more about AI. I try to make it so, like, and if someone who knows of AI, like a ChatGPT reads it, like, they can still kind of follow it. You know, you don't got to be too technical to read through it. Some stuff might, you might not know, but that's good to do some research on your own and see what I'm talking about for real. Do your own research. But that drops tomorrow at 5 p.m., maybe earlier. So if y'all can take a read at that, leave a like. That would mean a lot for sure. Dropping April 1st. And it's going to be a good read. Video dropping Friday, like I said. And I'm going to be breaking video formats. So I'm going to break the whole Substack, the whole report down in video format for y'all too. So if you like this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe for me. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about the video. Stock portfolio update. JRuss TV, we out.